Hey guys, it's Bro You Wack. Welcome to the third episode of Why You Can't Climb, and today's episode is going to help so many of you, including myself, because this is what the series is for. I look at my own gameplay, I look at how I can improve, but also just use examples of where you can improve also. And today I'm going to show you guys how to play 2 CP maps more properly. An example is already coming up. So, as you can see, the Symmetra sentries are already set up on the arch, and that's pretty typical when it comes to Volskaya industry, because there's only one way that you really can go in. Obviously, there is that little cubby on the top right, but people like Zarya, people like Soldier, a lot of these players that don't have high mobility can't go in that little cubby, so what you have to do is go through the middle part. So one thing that you can already kind of tell where I'm going to get at is switches have to be made, including from myself, but more specifically from the Genji and Doomfist, because Symmetra counters Doomfist and Genji, and you can also see a Zarya, and you can also see a Reinhardt, and also a Mercy's on the team, but pretty much 3 hard counters are on the field for our main DPS, and well, when you insta-lock those main DPS heroes, you're taking the title of like, okay, I can't get kills, but it's so hard to get kills when you're heavily countered, including myself. So for everyone that says I only roast my teammates, I should have switched to Winston. I really should, because then I could easily take out these sentries, and we can also just run an easy dive comp, but our team isn't in game chat, so that's kind of not possible when not everyone is in game chat. So of course the Doomfist dies because he's wanting to dive in, and this is the biggest problem with the dive comp that you guys have to realize, is that it works if you're supported, but he's not in game chat. And I know I might say that throughout the entire video, I'm really not trying to blame that, but when it comes to the dive comp, you have to tell your team, okay, I'm gonna dive in, please support me, because the dive comp works if everybody's supporting everybody, just like logic. But I do want to mention the first topic that I mentioned, which is just making switches, because when it comes to 2 CP maps, or just Overwatch in general, the team that makes the most amount of smart switches, and what I mean by smart switches, just people not just switching to random heroes, the people that make those smart switches are more than likely gonna win, because Overwatch is a game just full of counters. So you can see Symmetra, you can see Zarya, you can see Reinhardt. Genji and Doomfist really aren't meant for this type of fight. Maybe someone like Reaper wouldn't be the worst idea, and same thing for me. Why am I still playing Diva? I haven't died yet. Okay, I can maybe throw that excuse, but I should be playing Winston, because the Zarya can just easily bubble me. I can take out those sentries, and I can focus the Mercy, focus the Soldier, whoever it could be. Or I could even play Zarya, even though it is played on the field, but Diva is not the hero I should be playing at this time. And going back to the topic of just trickling in, here you can see that we're just kind of just not making any sort of difference. The Mercy is getting ultimate charge, same thing with our Mercy, but here we're just dying. But here is a screenshot I want to show you guys, and what you want to do as Lucio and what you don't want to do. You can see the Doomfist dies. Okay, he was at front. Lucio died. Where was he? Oh, I will show you. He went through the cubby and went onto the point. I guarantee you, there's someone watching this video that plays Lucio, that plays Soldier, plays anybody that thinks, oh, a smart strategy is to go on Icon Vault, is to go on Volskaya Industry and distract the enemy by capturing the first point. That doesn't work at the high levels. And I want you guys to learn how to play at the higher levels, because people will focus you, especially if you're Lucio. You have such little protection. Maybe if you're Tracer, since you have a little bit of protection, but when you're a Lucio, it's very hard to do that, my boys. So please don't ever think, oh, a smart thing to do is to go on the point and distract them. Maybe at the end of a point, but really, he shouldn't have done that. So then I see those 2 die because, like I mentioned before, they're not in game chat, so they can't tell us, hey guys, we're gonna go in. No, they have their own plan. That's the biggest problem, is that there can't be 2 or 3 different plans, because more than likely people are gonna go different routes. More than likely people are gonna use different ult economies. You know, that's what the biggest problem. You know, so many people say game chat helps. Why? So that everybody is on the same page. But here, at this point, I'm like, okay, we just need to go. We have ultimates, we have Zarya, we have a Lucio ult. Hopefully we can get some kills. But the thing is, when it comes to 2 CP maps especially, this is the reason why I hate 2 CP maps, is that if you have a Symmetra, and if you have the older Mercy, because this was an older gameplay, obviously the Mercy can get fat reses, but the thing is though, if you have a Symmetra and you have a Mercy, you're gonna more than likely gonna be able to defend, unless the Symmetra does die early on. So what we should be doing at this point is should be focusing that teleporter, which you will see a screenshot, but that's the biggest thing. I would say before like the Mercy changes came that you need to focus on Mercy, not so much, because Symmetra is more powerful in this scenario, because any kills we do is negated because, well, the teleporter is right there. And here you can see the screenshot. The teleporter is still up. The enemy is going to be able to go through any teleporter. Yes, we did get a lot of kills. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So when you're playing Genji and when you're playing Doomfist, a lot of these flankers, like we had on this team, even myself, but really I shouldn't be having to do this since we have 2 flankers, you should focus your efforts on getting the teleporter. Yes, the Doomfist did get the Mercy, which is the older Mercy, so that was an important kill, but she's able to go through the teleporter. It's just clear thinking, and it's also right there. We're able to see it. The teleporter isn't well hidden. Yes, maybe it is protected by turrets. It shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't. You should focus your efforts on getting that teleporter. So since the teleporter wasn't taken out, the enemy was just able to go through, and we were just kind of dead at that point because, well, we're not going to be able to respawn since we already used our Mercy res because we didn't die together as a team. Here is another thing I want you guys to do. This is just straight up stupid. Why are these 2 set up at the front? All 4 of us are dead. It's just these 2. Maybe if they had 2 other teammates with them, then maybe that would be smarter. There's no reason why they should be posted up right here because wanna know what happens? You can already guess it. They die. It's small, stupid mistakes like this that stops you from capturing the point on 2 CP maps. There's no reason why they should be posted right there. And since they die, they wasted like what, 10 seconds? That might not be a lot, but that's 10 seconds when the clock is ticking. And plus, they just gave the enemy ultimate. It's just a mess at this point. Another thing, my boy, Lucio, what was your plan? Like, I get it, the time is ticking, but we still have a little bit of time. It's just the same scenario. It's stupid mistakes. You have no protection. The main DPS is dead. They can't kill anybody. So I literally want to know what goes on through this Lucio's head, because what was his plan? Was he gonna kill all 6 of them? It would be a powerful... No, he wasn't. And I'm sure some of you guys do the exact same thing. Don't be like this, Lucio. So now both DPS are dead. Our secondary healer is dead. Both tanks are still alive, same with the Mercy. We can't do that much when we're going against 6 people, especially a Zarya. At this point, I should have made a switch. I'm gonna already hear comments saying, oh, you're quick to judge. But look at this! Doomfist made the same mistake as Lucio. Go together as a team. That is the main theme I want you to take away from this video. To capture the second point on Volskaya, Hanamura, on Horizon, whatever 2 CP map that you're on, go together as a team. You will do much better than trying to trickle in and trying to do what this Doomfist did, because I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to use his ultimate because that's how he got back there. He used his ultimate to try to get the Mercy. I get it, but the thing is, we have a Zarya ult coming. We could easily get a team kill. We can easily focus that teleporter and take the first point. That isn't what happened because, well, the Doomfist wanted to do his own thing. So then I go in trying to protect the Doomfist, and at that point it's like, oh, well, now I'm stuck. Now I'm back here when a Zarya, a Reinhardt, all these heroes can just focus me. Same thing with Zarya. And of course, this was stupid on my part. I will admit, I don't know why I dropped. I should have just went back and had the Mercy heal me. But at this point, I was just tilted. I wasn't thinking clearly because we're just trickling in. And here comes the Lucio. What is his plan? Like, I want to know what is his plan. I know I'm roasting the Doomfist and Lucio so much, and I should be looking at myself, why didn't you make a switch? I can already hear in the comments. But at least I'm communicating. At least I'm willing to switch and make something happen. But this is just straight up stupid gameplay. And these guys are high diamond, low masters. And then it's just the last seconds. Nothing's going to happen because you guys have to look at the score. We also have to capture the second point. If we even somehow get the first point, we have like 2.5 minutes. And yes, the Lucio did kill the McCree, but guess what? The McCree has a teleporter. It doesn't matter. It's a lost cause. Zarya ults for maybe something to happen, and it's just dumb. So anyway, guys, hopefully this just demonstrated the importance of going together as a team to properly capture the points on 2 CP maps, because they're my least favorites, but it is possible. You just have to have the best teamwork and make smart switches. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.